Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the brand new foundation by L'Oreal. This is the Age Perfect SPF 50 Serum Foundation. Before we get started into my review on this foundation, guys, if you're mature skin and you've already tried it, or if you're dry skin and you already tried it, let me know down below how you like it. Also, if you're oily skin, let me know how it worked out for you. So let us know down below in the comment section. Before we get started into today's video though, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click that bell so YouTube alerts you when I do upload a video, which is 3 times a week, every single week, and I do have some more new drugstore reviews coming up, so subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also follow me on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. I do Facebook live videos in Spanish twice a week, and I'm also going to be doing a giveaway in every single live, so go subscribe. And with that being said, guys, thumbs up the video if you like my reviews, and if you want to know my thoughts on this foundation. Do you want to know how it looks on the skin, how it wears? Do you want to know what kind of skin type it's for? Do you just want to know the tea on this new product? Then let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so let's get started. I did get mine in the shade Golden Vanilla. I'm just going to read the claims of this foundation. So it says this is formulated with SPF 50. It has vitamin B3 and a hydrating serum for all day hydration. It evens tone and provides a natural radiant finish. I want to say this is a little bit more on the pricier side for the drugstore. It says online that it's $15.99. I believe I got mine for $13 at Walmart. Walmart is always, you know, more affordable. So we're going to test this out. I am curious because it says Age Perfect and it's supposed to be like a serum, so I'm kind of curious if this is meant for more mature skin. I do have wrinkles right here already underneath of my eyes, and I have like fine lines here, so that's what we're gonna test out. And we're also going to test out the formula or whatever. This is what the packaging looks like. It just comes in a squeezy tube. You can still get a lot of product out. I'm going to apply some to the back of my hand because I don't know how much to apply, and it is a runny foundation. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. So I'm going to start off with the right side of my face. I believe it's the left for you. Again, by blending this with my e.l.f. sponge. Shade is definitely a bit golden. I don't mind it. I like my foundations to have a yellow undertone. And off of first impressions, it is definitely high medium coverage. I would say it's close to full. I mean, or full. I think it's full coverage. Definitely feels lightweight. You guys know that the drugstore recently has been coming out with a lot of products that have SPF and that have like skincare benefits and stuff like that. One of them being the Dream Urban Cover by Maybelline. Or to compare the two off of first impressions, Maybelline Urban Dream Cover is definitely a bit more thick in consistency. This one is a bit more runny. It definitely feels more like a serum. It's definitely more lightweight on the skin. Looks very fresh and supple. It almost looks like my skin, but way better. As you guys can see the difference, definitely has the coverage there. Alright guys, so we have half of my face done. This is what we're looking like. You can definitely see that radiance coming. You can definitely see that like glow coming from within. I'm pretty sure you guys can see. So it definitely has a lot of coverage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the other side real quickly, and then we'll talk about the foundation. First impressions, it also does smell like sunscreen. I feel like this is one of those products that you can go in with a super light amount if you don't want that intense coverage that I got. I obviously like full coverage, so that's why I went with this amount. But I feel like this is a product that, because it's more on the runnier side, you can definitely shear it down a bit. I don't find it to be self-setting right now. Like, it definitely comes off, so I wouldn't say this is like transfer resistant or anything like that. And the reason why I feel like it is not setting is because it's definitely a hydrating serum. So if you're oily skin, I would not recommend this off of first impressions. I would need to wear it throughout the day and see how it wears throughout the day. If you're the type of person that likes something a bit more on the radiant side, something that definitely has more dew on my skin, it feels super lightweight, super comfortable. It almost feels like, I don't want to say this, but it almost feels like something very oily on my skin. Like it's giving me the feel of an oil. But it definitely has to do with the sunscreen in it, and I feel like the fact that it is a serum foundation. It's not like your typical, you know, regular foundation. But this is what my skin is looking like. We got definitely full coverage beat. I also want to mention that it is not creasing on my under eyes or on my smile lines here. So that's a plus. So I'm going to go ahead and set this with the powder. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup and come back and give you guys my final thoughts on this new foundation. So I'll catch you guys. I am back. This is what my skin is looking like. I did went ahead and set everything with the powder. I did use my favorite powder. Sorry guys, I live literally in front of the street, so like cars pass by. But anyways, I set everything with this powder here. This is my favorite powder of all time. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. I'm going to go ahead and dim the lights a little bit so you guys can take a look at the foundation a bit more in color, I guess you can say, because I feel like right now I'm looking a bit too bright. So let me dim them down. So I hope you guys can see a little bit better, a little bit everything more true to color. So this is what my skin is looking like. First of all, once I set it with the powder, I feel like it definitely mattified it a little bit. I like how it looks. I really love how it looks. It definitely looks poreless. This is definitely not a foundation for everyone. I feel like if you're oily skin, this is not for you. This is more of like a serum foundation. You guys saw in the beginning how liquidy it was, how runny it was, but it did give me a lot of full coverage. I also did went ahead and apply concealer, just because that's normally what I do. The shade, I feel like it looks perfect now that I did apply the concealer. I feel like it can definitely go a shade lighter than this. For those of you guys that use, you know, me as a shade reference, this is Golden Vanilla 45. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. I feel like with the bronzer and the concealer, I kind of made it work. But I did wish I went a shade lighter. Up close and personal, my skin looks very airbrushed. It also looks very breathable. Something that I feel like I don't get with a lot of foundations. Like, it's rare when I do get a foundation that's very breathable. I hope you guys can see. I hope it's not too dark now that I dimmed down the lights. My face looks very poreless. You cannot see my pore area, which is a plus because that's normally my problematic area right here. It just looks beautiful overall. It looks great on my forehead. And this is my problematic area. So around my nose and around my cheek area here where I have the pores, it's not separating or clinging into the crevices of my nose, which normally foundations do that. It's very rare. It's like a 1% when a foundation doesn't do that. Like, it's very rare, but I'm not getting that with this one. So I feel like this is a foundation targeted for mature skin. If you have wrinkles, if your skin is a little bit more drier, I guess you can say, because this is definitely a foundation for dry skin. The fact that it has sunscreen and the fact that it is a serum foundation and it has like all these skincare benefits in it makes me love it even more. After all, I think this is a bomb foundation if you're dry skin or if you're mature skin. If you're oily skin, I just don't recommend it. If you're looking for something for like a day-to-day basis, something that's going to give you the coverage and that also has a sunscreen, then I really recommend this one. If I were to compare it to the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation, which they both have SPF 50, if I were to compare the two, I'd say that definitely this one has obviously more skincare benefits. I think it is a serum foundation. It's a bit more liquidy. This one is a bit more on the thicker side. It's not too thick, but it's definitely thicker than this one. They both have antioxidants. I want to mention that the type of sunscreen is different in both of these products. So I believe the sunscreen is like better on the L'Oreal one. I don't really know how to explain sunscreen, you guys, but I know there's like different types and like all this like thing going around with sunscreen. So I feel like this one is definitely better. I'd say that this one feels a bit more like foundation on your skin. It definitely feels a bit more heavy than this one. This one still gives you the coverage, but it definitely feels a very lightweight, which is what I like. I also like the fact that it's just a very blurring foundation. It's not settling into my fine lines. Really, one definitely clings a little bit more than this one off of first impression. So overall, I think this is an amazing foundation. I think it's worth the price point. That was my review on this new foundation. Let me know if you have it. Let me know if you tried it. If you have mature skin, let us know in the comment section down below if you've tried it and how do you like it. Also, if you're dry skin or oily skin, let me know down below if you've tried this and what do you think of it, because like I said, I'm combination skin. I know it's not going to last as long as a mattifying foundation would on my skin. I know you guys are going to ask me, so I'm just going to mention this real quickly. For lashes, I like how these lashes are like flared towards the end, but they're also very natural looking. These are the LA Splash Golden Catsby lashes in the style Baby Doll. For eyebrow pomade, I am wearing the Morphe one in the shade Chocolate Mousse. I have a white eyeliner. I use a little bit of brown shadow. And for lipstick, I am wearing Arriba by ColourPop and I Love Sarai. It's a true blue red. Like, it literally has the perfect blue undertones. It is just the perfect red in my opinion. Blush, I have Catrice Blush Box in Golden Coral. My highlights, it is Guilty Glow Highlighter in Forbidden by Vermona. Anyways guys, that was my review on the foundation. If you like reviews, don't forget to thumbs up the video. I have a lot of more drugstore and affordable reviews coming up for you guys. You guys know that I like to concentrate my channel more on the drugstore side of things. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click that bell so YouTube alerts you when I do upload a video, which is 3 times a week, every single week. On social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. I do Facebook live videos twice a week, every single week. I'm also doing giveaways over there on Instagram and Facebook, so go follow me there, guys. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway every time I go live on Facebook, and it's going to be like a makeup related giveaway, I want to say. So go follow me on Facebook if you haven't already. And yeah guys, I will catch you guys very soon in my next one. Bye guys.